Yo guys, what's going on? This is just a quick video to show you all how to give your save files titles in Borderlands 3, and what I mean by titles is this. So here's one I prepared earlier. As they say, you'll now be able to label all your saves with the integrated Microsoft title feature that you have for things such as Word documents and things like that. And as you can see, this is my folder after that's all been done, all my different builds there, and a couple of saves that I've downloaded, which obviously is incredibly useful because a lot of people have a lot of saves, for example, mules. My mules are actually in a different folder in case I need to copy them over, but it's still an incredibly useful thing that we no longer, with this method, have to use like a notepad folder to keep track of all our different mules and all our different save files. So to do this, what you're going to want to do is go onto this website here. The link will be in the description. It's just a program I found on GitHub called File Association Manager by a guy called Digi. The tag is file meta if you go on the URL. And what this basically does is it pulls together Microsoft's integrated file metadata features for things like Microsoft Word documents and allows you to apply them to any file extension you want. So just do what I just did here, go onto the release tab. Mine's 64-bit, so I'm going to download the installer. You can also download the source code and a 32-bit one. So just download the installer here. You're going to open it up. It's going to flag up like this. You guys know GitHub. This program is absolutely fine. I've been using it for a few days now. Haven't had any problems with it. It's just a standard flag up when you download from an unknown publisher, which is obviously this guy Digi, who put together the thing on GitHub. So install it here. This is version 1.6. There's the Microsoft license, obviously, because it reproduces their file tags. And you're going to have all these options of things you can install here. You're just going to want to install all of them. It's easier. So just click on this little drop down. Entire feature list will be installed on hard drive. As you can see, 39 kilobytes of space is required. And the sub features are only 706 kilobytes. So this thing is less than a megabyte. So you're just going to want to install it. My screen is going to go black probably as it does the prompt on user account control, but that's fine. And as you can see, it's now finished installing. So what you're going to want to do is just open this thing up, and we have it here. It's going to flag up again. Do you want this to make changes? Yes. And when you open it up, it's going to look like this. And this all looks a bit confusing at first, but what it basically is, it's just all the different file extensions that this program can handle. And one of those, if you scroll down far enough, is going to be, when I eventually get there, savefiles.sav, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with, having played Borderlands 3 or a lot of games, really. And as you can see at the moment, it's currently got no handler, but we're going to change that. We're going to add metadata and make that our new handler. So what you want to do is just click on it, select the save file extension, choose a profile of editable properties. There's two here. The Office one is just for Word documents and Excel and stuff like that, as you can see down here, all that kind of stuff like keywords, all that. So we're going to use the simple pack. This just has title, subject, so there are a few things you can sort it by, but title is the most useful one in our case. So select simple and then just click number 3, add file meta handler, and as you can see there, it's done. That's it. That's all we need to do in this app. Our work there is done. So now that we've added the simple editable properties and added that as a handler, we can just exit the app. Our work here is done. It's going to say you've made changes. Do you want to restart Explorer? Just click yes. And once this is done, it will restart your Explorer and we can go back onto our save file thing. I have mine pinned in quick access. And as you can see now, the title tab has appeared. If it hasn't appeared, you're just going to go on to sort by more and make sure that title is selected. I already have mine selected, but for you guys it might not be. And now, as you can see, when you go into the properties of your save file, just click on details and you've got all these description options now that you can sort by. So I already know what all mine are, as I showed earlier, so I'm just going to do this one quickly as an example. This is my main Zane save file. So just type it in, apply it, press OK, and you've now got the main Zane title. Yours might be over here. I like to bring mine over there so I can see it clearly next to the save file. And you can sort by titles, top to bottom, all that stuff. So for people that have a huge amount of save files and loads of mules as well, in my opinion, this is going to be a lifesaver, especially if you're kind of obsessive, compulsive about order and sorting all this stuff and keeping it really well organized, which I am. So please leave a like if this helped you out, and thank you very much for watching.